The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they toppled the Rockies 9-2. The Stros pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. The Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 3-1. Aaron Nola grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Phillies downed Detroit 2-1. Chris Young earned his first victory of the season, helping the Royals push past the Twins 6-5. The Seattle Mariners total 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-3. The Halos pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. Cesar Jimenez got his 3rd win this season as the Brewers took down Atlanta 5-3. The Washington Nationals continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 3-1. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. Adam Wainwright struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 3-2. Adrian Gonzalez had 3 hits on the day as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 5-3. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s, looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
But always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
And he lays off. Ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Kevin Pillar gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
In time, and Tulowitzki is thrown out trying to steal second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider, so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there on to first, and there are 2 down. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
This is pulled into right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Brett Gardner will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. And the throw here is dropped.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag, and by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
No one out with a runner at second. Got him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Down and away, ball 1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on
deal with right here to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
And that misses for ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they know they're playing on a team that has a great team ERA, so just a couple of runs can be enough for them to get victories.
Carlos Beltran will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And with 1 out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up 1 run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
1-0 count. Here it is. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Popped high in the air. Donaldson is there for it. And that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Jose Bautista will stand in for the first time now. Going to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Jose Bautista.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate, something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Shot towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. His average down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Dominic Brown will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. He's set. Here it comes. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Russell Martin now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 1 home run, 18 driven in. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Greg Bird get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Starlin Castro will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
One off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. all that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Troy Tulowitzki will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Chopped weakly to the left. A-Rod charging this one. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rodriguez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Into the box, Mark Teixeira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Two 1. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Colabello is there, 1 away.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Carlos Beltran digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. And A-Rod's going. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Brian McCann in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Greg Bird stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Edwin Encarnacion is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Jose Bautista in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And of all the guys in this lineup, he's the guy I'd be most cautious with. There's no surprise that he's treading lightly right here with the bases empty and that one-run lead.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Colabello will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Starlin Castro is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Net average, it was up around 300. It's all the way down into the 270s here to start the ball game, but he's starting to show signs of coming around, and that was a good swing there.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
On his way to pitch number 75. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now both runners are breaking. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And reined in one away.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And she'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And they don't give in to A-Rod as that misses for ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Mark Teixeira steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, right fielder
Carlos Beltran steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Into the seats, 0-1. One and one. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Up high, 2-1 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Jay Happ is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brian McCann stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Dominic Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Now a swinging bunt. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's one of the leaders in the American League this year. 5th at the moment. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Devin Travis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still down 3-0. Greg Bird comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Bautista coming on, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman,
Starlin Castro will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of
That's a pretty darn good call.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Jacoby Ellsbury will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Just foul. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two down, runners at first and second. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Troy Tulowitzki will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
In now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Josh Donaldson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit, because he's looking a little hot out there.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
Trying to hold the lead. Now both runners on the move. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Dominic Brown.
Dominic Brown strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
So striding in, Russell Martin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Alex Rodriguez will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
And this is why, as a hitter, you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Devin Travis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
One pitch is a splitter called strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Most guys will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Maybe a case where he's more interested in taking a walk. He was in a good spot up 3-1, but winds up taking 2 straight pitches, neither of which was anything you'd call unhittable.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, he's about 6'3" over there at first base, but I think he would have needed to be about 7'3" to grab that one. That thing was way over his head.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Anthony Swarzak will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Anthony Swarzak.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. from the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury has a read on it, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Aaron Luke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
62, Aaron Luke.
Settling in now, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brian McCann.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Travis has it, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Donaldson's up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Jose Bautista steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And that misses, 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Vinny Pistano will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Vinny Pistano.
Into the box, Chris Colabello, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses, 2-2. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Didi Gregorius digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Rips this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
The 2-0 pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Travis is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Dominic Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Slider, and That's in there for strike 2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Russell Martin will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Chapman has the target. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Devin Travis is on deck. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with one away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Devin Travis comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision right there, not to force that throw back against your body. You don't want to set him up with a first and second. So that's a smart play just to take the out at first base.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A spin and a throw, and way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Not quite sure what happens right here. This throw just absolutely takes off on him, and it goes right over his first baseman's head. He's going to get stuck with an E4 on that play.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Drew Storen comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 45, Drew Storen.
Alex Rodriguez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch lines up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
One and 2, here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Carlos Beltran stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brown going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Dylan Betances.
Josh Donaldson will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Batanzas sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark. But I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Edwin Encarnacion stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Ready now, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brian McCann strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yankees, catcher, Brian McCann.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get the matchup with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Starlin Castro stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Colabello is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Chris Colabello comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Chris Colabello.
Betances is ready and delivers. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. McCann has it, but he can't get it there in time. Colabello is aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Dominic Brown digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, if you're following along with the thought process right here, he just watched the guy chase a pitch way out of the strike zone. So he's thinking, hey, I might as well throw another one out of the strike zone where he can't hit it. Unfortunately for him, he also threw it somewhere where his catcher couldn't catch it.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's a good at-bat there. Now, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Michael Saunders will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Michael Saunders.
Russell Martin digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, he is all over the place out there right now. Maybe he's actually left-handed, and he just doesn't realize it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now.
That's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Andrew Miller will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Andrew Miller.
Devin Travis will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game. Troy Tulowitzki strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Jays lead it 4-3. Michael Saunders will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 21.
Didi Gregorius will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Saunders is under it. One down.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Brett Gardner. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 5-4. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Miller. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Drew Story. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.